want to address the violent crime in our community, stare it in the face, and do something about it. And not one person showed up, not two. We got about 6, 7, 8 brothers out here right now. Ain't no telling who's going to pull up. This is a community effort. We're doing this together in conjunction. The spirit today is to protect the kids, not kill them. All right? The guns are as a tool to preserve our health and our lives and our destiny. So what we doing today is we're not intimidating nobody. We ain't scaring nobody. We're doing a patrol. These are the same neighborhoods, the same doors that we've knocked on, the same doors we built community with and relationships with. All right? So, yeah, answer the call, man. We in Highland Hills, Texas, right here at the Malcolm X Academy, Charles Beasley Center. All right. What we're doing, we're hoping to inspire other communities. South Dallas, stand up, protect your neighborhood. West Dallas, stand up, protect your neighborhood. East Dallas, stand up, protect your neighborhood. Pleasant Grove, stand up, Jack, protect your neighborhood. North Dallas, everywhere. Surrounding areas, even a neighborhood, a hood near you. Even if you're not in Texas, man, we still telling you to protect your neighborhood. So that's how we doing, man. Let's go.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Hey, man, word on the street with Judah. We out here, you know what I'm saying, walking with the people.
That's right.
We want to know, the people want to know what's the inspiration behind this. We heard a little bit. We know y'all been doing this for a while. But to people who are new to it, who just finding out about the movement,
Right.
just finding out about what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, what's going down?
Well, since 2019, comrades and myself, we've had comrades that have done it even longer than 2019, but we took a call to protect our neighborhoods. You know, our communities are decaying. The relationships between the elders and the youth, they're almost extremely volatile. Businesses don't want to come here. The elders, they don't feel safe in their neighborhood. So we said, even with the police, they don't come when we call. So we said, man, we're going to be an extra force in terms of addressing and deterring, deterring violent crimes, man. We believe that murders like what happened in the Pinks with the young brother that killed the other brother, the older brother, in broad daylight in front of children and families. We don't think that would have happened if a group like ourselves was present out there. We don't believe a murder like what happened at Forest Hill with the loss of a 5-year-old and her father would have happened if there was a force of brothers, armed brothers, to help deter that situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we're doing. We're trying to be an additional presence in a neighborhood that doesn't really have that.
Oh, man, that's what's up. That is needed in our communities.
Right on.
How are you going about accomplishing this other than obviously coming out here doing this thing? How are you spreading this message?
Definitely through all the channels, man. Word of mouth, social media, making direct phone calls to these individuals that you see with us today. We make the social media posts. We talk on the podcast and try to get our message out. But it seems like people really come when you call them and you talk on the phone with them. So between, utilizing social media and tapping in within our own Rolodex of comrades who've done different maneuvers with us in the past and still continue to do that, I think that's pretty much the most effective way. However, we are calling for the neighborhood, the community of Highland Hills to join this action.
For sure. And the average person, if they wanted to join this action, how can they do that?
Man, call me directly, 972-710-1805, 972-710-1805, or reach out to my comrade, Yafeo. Come to the community center, Malcolm X Academy, Charles Beasley Center, and shit, try to join the efforts.
For sure, my brother, for sure. Okay, so I'm out here with y'all, and we walking. As y'all can see, we actually in the community. We walking in the community. I'm gonna put none of the other brothers on camera because they ain't said they want to be. But one of the questions that I want to know, I'm very interested in, is you are running for district council.
Right.
So, what do you say to the people who say a council member shouldn't be armed?
Well, we should definitely be armed. Especially, I don't know what your district is like, your neighborhood is like, your community is like, but in mine, we need this extra layer of security, and it's only going to be a certain types of individuals, like the soldiers I got behind me, to actually answer this type of call. Most political people, they're going to be chilling in their big house, eating their Grey Poupon, and just enjoying the spoils of whatever it is they want. Mm-hmm. I want to do those things too. I would like to be laid up and just, living an easy life. However, in my community, there is a call for responsibility and leadership, and, CNB, we're answering the call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every community has different needs, and this is a need for this community.
That's right.
Can you tell the people a little bit about this community who don't know?
Well, yeah, so we're in Highland Hills. It's it's our own community. It's a part of Oak Cliff, but Highland Hill has its own identity, that is very distinct from Oak Cliff. But it's, Simpson Stewart, where Camp Wisdom turns into Simpson Stewart all the way to 45. We have a college here, a black, HBCU, Paul Quinn. We have, various resources here, that are undermined and not really tapped into. And so, typically this is a community that's exploited. Namely, we have a grocery store here, Food Basket. It is low quality, off-brand food, that is not, something that people in North Dallas will be comfortable, patronizing. So, so Highland Hills is a very small community, close-knit community. People love each other here. However, there are, apartments, like the Pinks, the Browns, historic names, the Greens, the Whites, that seem like kind of are the epicenter of a lot of the violent crime that happens in these neighborhoods. But yeah, Highland Hills is composed of houses, apartments, projects, and regular apartments as well. Everybody need love over here, though. We've had a representative that's been in office about 16 years who has sucked the blood out of this community. So we just trying to, make the blood flow again by, doing these community programs. Not only do we have the armed community patrols, not only do we have the academy, not only do we have the Malcolm X Academy, where we, do food drives, clothing drives, Pampers, do help, with fentanyl awareness and providing Narcan and other essentials, gardening, teaching people skills. We also have this armed patrol. So we have various programs going on our community.
Yes, sir. Y'all are really involved in the community.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And is the community receptive to these programs?
Yeah, a lot of them are. A lot of them, a lot of people are. You always going to have a very response. Sometimes, they're not ready for what you have to offer. Also, a lot of people are just prideful, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to help people and, they don't always receive it as help, but there's an overwhelming response of people that always take the diapers we give, the food, and the food drives that we host. So, yeah, it's definitely an overwhelming response. I wish we had more resources to fill the needs of this community.
For sure, brother. I'm not going to just keep asking you question after question.
Good.
What I would like is for you to, once again, for people who, are just tuning in and stuff, like, tell them about what we're doing out here tonight. And not only that, tell them how they can support you. Tell them how they can support everything that you have going on. Because what this is this is enrichment. It's enriching the community. Right. It is protecting the community. It's providing resources. It's bringing opportunity. So How can people support those things?
Yeah, man, just support the community movement builders, Charles Beasley Center and Academy. We need more resources. We need help, support. This is a community effort. If you want to support me directly, man, you could definitely support my campaign. Cash App Peters $4. That's my last name, Peters $4. Or you could PayPal at contact at DavanteDPeters.org. There's various ways, man. You can support my store. I also have a health store right here in Oak Cliff and Glendale Shopping Center, not in the same neighborhood, but not too far from it. So, we just want to address, the need for funding, finances, financial, monetary support as well. So,
Yes,
hello,
sir.
how y'all doing?
All right.
Yeah. So we also engaging with the people, passing out our literature, letting them know that, explaining what we're doing. It might be a little weird at first.
Right.
We make sure we wave at people.
Friendly faces.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And for the most part, it seems people are pretty receptive to it. I don't, y'all been walking with us. We're walking together. I don't see nobody being hostile. I see everybody seem to be supportive. Right. So what's to say to any naysayers out there? Because there have been some. This movement in Dallas is being spearheaded by you for sure.
Right on.
I know. I've seen some movements pop up in like Ohio where white supremacists came to attack a black community.
Right.
And so that community got together and they started doing armed patrols. This is within the last 2 months.
Right.
What do you have to say to communities like that who are just starting out, who are just starting to organize, who, they have to deal with the naysayers and everything else? Who's going to protect them?
Man, I would say definitely keep going. It's not about the naysayers. You're always going to have opposition. You're not going to get everybody on board. However, if you, keep your heart first, man, what you're in it for. Shout out to those comrades that's out there. I don't personally know them. However, I do support it. We have naysayers in our own city, especially when we went viral a couple times in 2019 doing what we were doing. There are people in the entertainment circles that just completely did not understand what we had going on and why we were doing it. But it's not for them to understand. It's for the community to benefit from. And then it's also an extension, a conversation starter, a tool, a resource. Like I said, man, we're not trying to scare nobody, intimidate nobody. We're here to be an extra layer of support. So I don't see how you can go against that. When I was running in 2019 or 2021, I recall the Dallas Morning News asking me about my patrols and how did I have the authority or what kind of training did I have that made me feel like I can do this. I'm going to tell you, man, we have heart and we got a love for our community. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to continue to do what we got to do and what we believe. We're not hurting nobody. My comrade addressed in 2019 when we had got shot at by a 16-year-old. And, we just made the decision to address that situation accordingly. Nobody got hurt. So, yeah, we just saying that, hey, man, we support the naysayers, too.
Yeah.
Because they doing their job. You know what I'm saying? They posting naysay.
Facts.
You feel me? So,
Facts.
hey, we going to keep doing what we doing over here, though.
Facts.
Yeah.
Recently in Fort Worth, there was gun violence between the youth that led to the death of a young man and his daughter.
All right.
What do you have to say to young people who think that gun violence is cool?
Yeah, it's not cool. We've been sold a lie. Our community has been marketed the thugism, the gangsterism, and we've been marketed to us like that's something that's honorable and respectable, and it's not. So we're looking to change the narrative. We understand that the power the power that guns have as tools to either tear families and tear lives apart, or we could build communities and save them and keep them together. So that's what we're looking to do, man. We're looking to reprogram the youth's mind when it comes